Jesus is renowned for performing numerous miracles of healing throughout his ministry on earth. These miracles were not only demonstrations of his divine power, but also expressions of his compassion, care, and unconditional love for humanity. Here are some of the most notable healing miracles recorded in the Bible. A man with leprosy, a devastating and highly stigmatized disease in ancient times, approached Jesus, knelt before him, and pleaded, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." Moved with compassion, Jesus touched the man and said, "I am willing, be clean." Immediately the man was healed and his leprosy disappeared. This miracle not only restored his physical health, but also reintegrated him into society. As Jesus walked by, he encountered a man who had been blind from birth. The disciples asked whether the man's blindness was caused by his own sin or that of his parents. Jesus replied, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him." A woman who had suffered from a bleeding disorder for 12 years, despite seeking treatment from many physicians, approached Jesus in a crowd. She believed that merely touching his garment would heal her. The moment she touched his cloak, her bleeding stopped. Jesus turned to her and said, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." At the pool of Bethesda, Jesus met a man who had been paralyzed for 38 years. The man explained that he had no one to help him into the healing waters when they were stirred. Jesus asked him, "Do you want to get well?" The man expressed his helplessness, and Jesus commanded him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." Immediately the man was healed, stood up, and walked. In the region of the Gerasenes, Jesus encountered a man possessed by many demons. The man lived among tombs, often crying out and harming himself, and could not be restrained by anyone. When the demons saw Jesus, they begged him not to send them into the abyss, but to allow them to enter a nearby herd of pigs. Jesus granted their request, and the demons entered the pigs, causing the herd to rush into the lake and drown. The man was completely healed, clothed, and in his right mind. Compassion and divine authority. Jesus' healing miracles demonstrate his deep compassion and his authority as the Son of God, capable of restoring both body and soul. The role of faith. Many of the healing miracles emphasize the importance of faith. Jesus often declared that it was the individual's faith that brought about their healing. Holistic healing. Jesus' miracles addressed physical suffering, emotional pain, and social alienation. His healing often restored individuals to their communities. Signs of God's kingdom. The healing miracles were signs of the arrival of God's kingdom, showing that through Jesus, restoration and redemption were available to all.